Okay, we are here today. If it's up right now, sometimes it has problems. YouTube sucks. But if it is up, hello. This is Dashing Foxy reporting to you live the night before Christmas. Well, 30 minutes until Christmas.
You have 30 minutes before Christmas.
30 minutes before Christmas. If you're in California, it's about 3 hours. 3 hours and a half.
3 hours back, yeah.
3 hours back. Okay. Well, wherever you're from, we are here today. We're here to give you jolly joy. Christmas before the holidays. Sorry if we're not too energetic right now. We ate a bunch of food.
We're actually pretty sleepy.
Yeah. I'm quite full right now.
I'm very full.
I am so full. So much food. Best part about Christmas, though. Best part about Christmas. Well, when you're an adult, when you're a kid, you get all that other yippee jazz and other things. So, I'm here with... Go ahead.
I'm Taika.
Taika?
Taika.
Any other names you go by?
No, some of you guys know me by Kiba Wolf. This isn't usually the suit I wear with Kiba, but this suit here is Taika.
Taika.
T as in Tom.
T as in Tom.
Tom, yeah. So Taika.
Okay, so today, again, we're here, Christmas Eve, with Taika, or whatever you want to call him, Noble. No, I'm kidding. Not Noble. I'm going crazy.
Pretty noble. I'm pretty noble.
You are very noble.
I can be pretty noble
so,
at times.
He makes videos. He's going to be one of our contestants tomorrow.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. In a Christmas showdown between him and Takani, seeing which one has to dance or sing. Well, it'll be fine. Don't worry. You'll do it. Are we live? Oh, good. He got the Facebook. He got the YouTube and everything. So, you can ask us questions. This is a great time for questions. We wanted to talk before Christmas. Tell you a little bit about the show tomorrow. And I'm trying to lose a little bit of weight too, because I ate so much.
So maybe talking will help us lose a couple pounds?
Well, I think the sweating will help me.
Oh, the sweating? Okay.
Yeah, the sweating of the fursuit. Because I'm breathing.
Oh, boy.
Just wow.
I'm comfortable right now.
So, okay. Today, we're here with Taika. I suck at names. So, tell me, you make videos and all this other stuff. You did a Christmas video not too long ago.
Yes.
How was it filming? Or how is it making a video for people out there who want to make videos?
Well, first of all, if you guys haven't watched the video yet, you really should. Just go on YouTube. You can look up Kiba Wolf.
It will also be in the descriptions below.
Right.
After the video is posted.
Or you can look up the name, Never Forgotten. And it's a nice story about, furries and Christmas. So definitely watch it if you haven't. I think you'll definitely like it.
Okay. So okay. We know that you create videos. Mm-hmm. Okay. And we have a bunch of people out there probably wondering, what about the con videos? How do you make the con? What is your take on con videos? Right. How do you set that up?
So con videos, what I try to look for at cons are suitors having fun, playing around, and just having a good time. And that's exactly what I try to film at a con. Especially, those special moments when, all the furs are just romping around and just playing with each other and having fun. But sometimes it's kind of hard because when you're at a con, there are so many things happening, and often you're not always there at the right moment. So if you want to capture like a candid moment, you got to be there at the right moment. And often that's really difficult because you can't be everywhere at the same time. So what I try to do is I try to mix it up a bit. So sometimes I'll ask people to do poses for me or to do certain actions, and I just film that as part of the con itself. And then I'll mix it all up. So it's a mix of candid poses and actual poses themselves. So it looks a little bit more exciting.
Huh. Okay, so now how do you spread the word that, hey people, we are going to do a video here? How do you spread the word? Because, I mean, I guess you can go on social media sites, but I feel like sometimes that people don't always get the memo with social media sites.
Oh yeah, that happens all the time actually. Sometimes when I'm planning a video and I want I want volunteers, I'll post on an FA, and it's funny because sometimes I only get a couple responses, one or two, and that's it. But when I'm at a con, they're like, well, if you really could have, I'd really love to be on your video. And I'm like, well, you could have read my FA and maybe you could have just signed up that way, but that doesn't always happen. So sometimes if I'm lucky, word of mouth, or, I happen to just grab random furries in the con. And I've been known to do that a couple times. Just asking for people to, if you have a friend, do you know a friend who want to join? Maybe I get them to come around and I can film them. So I mean that works out pretty well too.
Okay, so we got the people and everything. Now, people probably also wonder. Now, I always wonder this: how do you get the right shot? What is there a technique to it, or do you get lucky? I mean,
I think often it's lucky. I mean, I like to keep the camera rolling, and you don't really see it, but when I'm going through the videos that I recorded, a lot of it is kind of boring. Like nothing really happens much. A lot of the furries are just standing around talking. It's not very exciting, but once in a while you might get that one small segment where somebody is doing something really interesting, and that's the part where I pull out, and that's the part where I put that into like the final video, and that's what you normally see. In my con videos.
Okay, so what do you have any tips out there that could really help somebody who is just starting? Doesn't have not everybody's gonna afford $1,000 camera, $2,000 camera. Do you have any tips that might help them start out?
Right.
And get the ball rolling.
Yeah, I mean, everyone has their own way of filming a convention. I have my own way. You probably have your own way. You don't have to copy other people if you don't want to. You can take some of the ideas that other videographers do, and you can incorporate them into your own. But one tip I'd say is for your very first con video, don't worry about how good or how bad it is. Just make it. And just the more cons you go to, you keep making more con videos, and over time you'll see that you start to change certain things. You start to change the way you film things, or you might want to film it in a certain way to get that message across. So as you keep making more videos, your style will change to the point where you've gotten to the point where you're happy with what you've got, and that becomes your way of making con videos. So it's a very unique way of making con videos. So it's different from everybody else.
Okay. Well, that is very good. Not really into con videos myself. I mean, I do live streams. I did live stream last time.
Yeah, it's very hard to get everyone on in a con video. I mean, especially if you have like MFF, with several thousand people.
Yeah.
You're out there for only a short time, but there's no way that you'll catch everybody on video within that short amount of time. So whatever happens, that's what happens. It's very spontaneous.
Okay. Before we continue, do we have any questions over there, Ricardo?
I do have a question, actually, for someone that wants to do like maybe a private photo shoot with you. Say they've just gotten a new fursuit that they won't really want to get out there, right? Do you do private photo shoots, and how is that? How does someone go about contacting you to arrange something like that?
Right. Yes, I have done private photo shoots and public ones. The private ones are, you can either contact me either through my Twitter account, which is at Kiba RIN Wolf. So that's KIBARIN Wolf, WOLF.
Also be in the description below.
Okay, that'd be perfect.
Yeah.
That or Twitter's the best way. If you want, you can send an FA note to me. My FA account is Kiba MAL. Don't ask me why. I can't change the name.
It's okay. I still have Hedgehog Goalie.
And I can't change it. So, but mainly Twitter, because Twitter is what I usually follow most often.
Do we have any questions from the fans? Or anybody say hello?
Oh, let me see here if we have any questions from the fans. I don't believe I see any.
And you're on YouTube?
I am on YouTube right now.
Mm-hmm.
I do not see any questions as of yet. Of course, here again, this is a new process for me, so
yeah,
I am not exactly certain. I am not exactly certain where to look, but I do not see anything in the chat.
Let me take a look here.
Hold
on, guys. We got a new guy here. Okay. Nope, nobody yet. Okay. Yeah.
Why don't I just put some questions to both of you?
Okay.
And we can make this like a de facto interview. So I have seen Kiba's latest video, Never Forgotten. It really tugs at your heartstrings, I have to tell you. And part of making a really profound video that really gets into your heart is really knowing how to choose the right music, and everything just has to be right. And I mean, Never Forgotten really encompasses the essence of what the holidays is about, and that's giving, and that's just not leaving anyone forgotten, always being there for someone who may not have anyone, and Never Forgotten really drives that home. So really check that video out. It's well worth it. It's well worth it. So Kiba, why don't you tell us what gives you the inspiration to do videos like this? Do people contact you, or is it something that you just think up? How do you get the inspiration for creating these really wonderful videos that you make?
Well, I mean, I've made a lot of con videos, and I think it's gone to the point where I feel like con videos are very, very standardized for me. Like it seems to follow a same formula. So I wanted to change it up a bit. I wanted to do something a little bit different, something that incorporates. So con videos are generally very spontaneous. There is no real story, but it shows you what a convention is like if you've never been to one, or if you're going to miss it. This is what generally happens. So I wanted to do something different. I wanted to do something that's more like a film, more something that incorporates a story. And I started that off last year with the video called Hello. So it was a music video, but it had a storyline which involved two lovers with a version of the Hello, the Adele Hello song. And I think that actually the result of that was actually quite wonderful. I think we got a lot of definitely positive positive results from that. And so this year, I was thinking, well, you know, I could do something special again. I wasn't too sure. So I thought about, you